Okay. Witam wszystko. Good day. It is late morning, probably approaching noon on Wednesday, the 24th of May, 2023, in the lunar cycle. Opposite Satos, the flower moon. You can hear a flicker back there. Mi kanaki soy. That's his call right there. And then he's gonna drill. And he's not looking for food. He's just making noise to attract a lady. Maybe he'll do another kiki call first. Anyway, thought I'd start a video, although I might not carry all the way through it today. Might go into tomorrow. Yeah, he's kiki calling right now. There's the drill. Yeah, he's looking for a lady. Anyway, I thought I'd start a video today because I'm going up here to check something out, and I want to show it up close. But I'm noticing things in the neighborhood here. It's just like life is just popping, you know. We're entering the first summer moon and things are happening. I love looking at this, like this new, like look at this, the little husks are coming off of these new spruce tips, and these tips. They just got like a citrus. Real good with making tea and that kind of stuff, but a good edible, right straight off the trees. And there's lots of them right now. Anyway, let's go up and and this little pennycress, this little mustard, just growing wild in her pots. I'm so glad I bought this ladder. I've been using it almost daily since I bought it. So up here, we do got an issue. See, I was investigating inside this lady's crawl space, attic crawl space, because she had heard raccoon, and I didn't see any raccoon. And so I came up here and I noticed there's 2 points here where you got these tight corners, right? This is what normally the raccoons are looking to get into, but someone had in the past installed this sheet metal shielding here, and I don't know if you can see that well, but this sheet metal shielding, it has kept raccoons from pushing through the soffit. So somebody must have had a raccoon problem before, or predicted one, and put that shielding there. But the problem is, the way that the shielding is installed is not behind the soffit. So a tough raccoon can pull its way out, or pull its way through that shielding, which is what's happening on this side. And this is why I wanted to check, because I could see that the raccoon was getting through here when I visited, and then I went and pushed everything back up into place pretty tight. Is that as tight as I left it, or has it come and gone? It's changed. Do I think there's still a raccoon in there? That's a big question. Because I think what I did last time I was here, I think how I had it was, you know, more pushed up like this. Even more so, I think. Let's see. Like this, hey? Like this. And I was going to see if it pushed its way out of there. And now I don't trust whether or not there's still a raccoon there. So I'm going to leave this like this now, again, another night, and check once more in the morning. Because I want to just seal this up, hey? I want to just you know, put some bolts in here so that this can't be pulled down. Or put some screws in here so this can't be pulled down. And that's easy enough to do, as long as I know there's not a raccoon inside the crawl space getting shut in. So I'm gonna have to do one more day on this job. I was hoping it would wrap today. I'm so broke. Any case, and I don't know if there'll be anything more going on today. It was rainy all morning. Yesterday I did work in Riverstone all day. It was like a 5-hour job that I did out there, and I was installing a rattlesnake barrier on existing fencing. And this is a new service that I'm offering with my business now. I can install rattlesnake barriers on existing fences. Basically, you have to go through and I just took an edger and created a groove all along the base of the fence line that I could slip my hardware mesh into. I use a 1/4 inch hardware mesh that's about 36 inches off the ground. And when I bury it, I bury, you know, at least an inch. Better to try to get 2 inches shoved down in there, but it's pretty hard unless you're actually going to trench with a shovel or something to make it that far down. But even if you get it buried a little bit, you know, snakes don't dig. It's just rodents that dig. So then I will zip tie it to metal fencing, which is really common around the area where I am. So I'll zip tie it to existing metal fencing. If you got wood fencing, and we're dealing with wood, a lot of times you don't even need to use the hardware mesh with wood, but you can shore up the wood in other ways. However, if we do use the hardware mesh, I can, you know, bolt it to the wood, of course, or screw it to the wood. Any case, yeah, I spent all day yesterday doing that out at Riverstone, and I think typically people will pay service providers something like $2,000 to do this service, and rating myself, my labor at $50 an hour, which I think is fair. This was about a $500 job. So if you're paying somebody $2,000 an hour for this service, you're paying for a lot more than what you're getting. You're paying for them to just have their business, you know, in big ways. Oh, that's not good, the standing water over here on the neighboring roof. That can't be good. Yeah, I love the view from on top of these houses. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait another morning. Maybe will be part 2 to this. We'll roll into tomorrow and we'll check first thing and see if anything's pushed in or out of here. Okay, it's early evening now, around dinner time. In fact, I had dinner in the oven, but I got a call. Rattlesnake call. Oh geez, my rattlesnake tool is underneath all of kinds of stuff. Let's see here. Pull cedar boards for doing a side fencing, rattlesnake fencing tomorrow. And whoops, my bucket. All right, so I'm told we have a baby rattlesnake in the backyard. Howdy.
How's it going?
Good, good.
It's good. So just in the back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go through here.
Garage, yeah. Yeah, it was hiding pretty good. We didn't see it till all snapped on. Just very
Howdy.
So I think it's in. Last we saw it dove into there.
Oh yeah, somewhere in that
little
canary grass.
Yeah.
And how baby is he?
He was pretty small. I'd say full length, maybe 1.5 feet.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, it was pretty in diameter about.
Oh yeah, that's actually adult snake. These snakes, when they're small, they're like earthworms.
Okay.
They're really small. They're babies. The first couple of years, they're tiny, tiny. Anybody here? Oh. No noise, no movement. Might have, hey? All right. We have rolled into Thursday, my favorite day of the week, and it is May 25th, and the Scarlet Globe mallows are just starting to pop. And I'm out here at Spokane to get my round started, guiding a group of grade schoolers. I think there's supposed to be a group of 2nd to 4th graders coming to meet me here for a walk around the pond. And I know in particular they're interested in turtles. I don't know if their teachers have told them about past experiences with me jumping in the pond and grabbing turtles for school groups. I've done that on occasion, but it's not every round, you know. You just have to have the right circumstances with a turtle nearby. But I have a feeling these guys are expecting some hands-on with a turtle. And while I'm waiting for their school bus to pull up, I might as well see if I can spot one out for them. Although it's pretty early in the AM to be catching turtles, and it's pretty chilly actually out here. That's why I got my sweater on. I thought I would have been fine by t-shirt today. No animals to pick up. Not sure what's going on with skunks, but as I think I've said before in one of my recent videos, I think there's been a die-off of skunks, given how few skunk calls I've been receiving. I do have raccoon calls, of course, and we are going to go back and visit the raccoon soffit today and see if he's pushed out of there, and if not, we're going to bolt that soffit tight. And then I got to go back to the fence, the rattlesnake fence, which, by the way, I didn't even tell you yesterday. I forgot, but while I was there working on the fence, this magpie came. There's a magpie couple, but one of them flew down on the ground very close to me and started battling it out with a small snake. It was close to me, but far enough away that I couldn't quite see what snake he had. I thought for sure it was a rattlesnake, like a neonate, a baby rattlesnake. And the magpie beat the snake, grabbed it in his beak, flew up onto a fence post, and showed it off to me. I was able to just get a flicker of a video, and then he flew away. And but that was very cool. Could have been a rattlesnake for, you know, I think the magpie would have handled it the same way if it was a neonate rattlesnake. But I thought that was really a neat experience, especially given that I was right there to be installing snake fencing. Yeah, I am not seeing any basking turtles out here, so these kids might be out of luck. But I got lots of other stuff I can show them around the pond, of course. It's just everybody likes the turtles here. Red-winged blackbirds. We haven't had yellowhead blackbirds nesting at Spokane for a good few years now. Yeah, our species diversity here is decreasing year by year. Not that the birds themselves are not around, because I've seen them nesting in some of the storm ponds when I'm out walking dogs and stuff. They're doing their thing out there. They're just not here at Spokane for some reason. Maybe not enough cattails for them anymore. This used to be predominantly cattails here, not bulrush. Now the bulrush is thick. Okay? Anyhow, I better go look out for those kids. Holy smokes, I see 2 busloads. I have no idea what size of group this is, but it seems like it's going to be bigger than I thought. No, it's a camera. All right, I just ran home to get my saw for the next job. Had fun with the kids out there, and they paid me a thank you card that they all signed with a rattlesnake on it, and a little Moleskine notebook. Yeah, I didn't know what they were gonna pay, but I spent about 2 hours with them out there. I gotta work out some deal with the schools. Any case, just headed back to the west side to do some work on the fence, and I got a call here for a rattlesnake. So we're gonna see, or it's probably not a rattlesnake, it's probably a bull snake. It's here on the north side. It's under somebody's concrete pad, they're saying. So I'm just trying to find the residence now. It should be right along here, and we will see what's up. It's number 141. Here we go. All right. Let's see what's up with this snake in the yard. I'm betting it's a bull snake. Oh, shoot. Yeah, of course all my tools is buried under that wood again. Well, that wood's going to be coming out in the next hour, so. My bucket. Let's see what we got. It's in the left corner by the left flower planter. Oh, I see it. It's just a wandering garter snake. Not a big deal, but I'll get it out of here for her anyway. There you are, bud. Center pick. Show yourself. Case closed. Alright, it's after 5 o'clock now. Britt gets off at 6. I have an estimate to do for rattlesnake fencing at a place not far from here. And this house here is looking for a raccoon cage by their trash cans. So I'm going to hook them up right here and then go do a snake fence estimate. It's probably the end of my day. I hope so anyway. I'm gonna go back and finish off the snake-proof fencing there tomorrow, but you can see what I'm doing. I'll just continue that all the way up and the job will be done. And so I'm looking to do a lot more of those in Lethbridge, and it looks like I have at least two more contracts out of this one. So all good. Anyway, unless I get a snake call or something else, that's it for this round. What the heck. Might as well include Friday morning in this video so we can wrap up this raccoon story. Finally back here to check on whether or not he pushed through that soffit shield again. And if not, I'm gonna bolt it closed and the case is done. And hopefully he's just not trapped in the house. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. Uh-oh. He definitely pushed through. Damn. Alright. So, in that case, it is time to install a one-way door. Check out my new tool. I've bought a couple of these from Amazon now, and this will be the first time using one. Comes so nicely packaged from Raccoon Rescue, and what it is a one-way door for raccoon exclusions. See, so they can come out, but they won't be getting back in. So I am going to install this up there, and that will be my first time using one of these doors. It's so cool. I should have brought a camera to try to get like a game cam to try to get images. Maybe if I end up back on the west side tonight for a snake or something, I'll set one up, because I'd like to get video of the animal actually moving out of the door and then trying to get back in later. So I'm going to shield it around with more of the hardware mesh that I've been using for the fencing. You'll see, I'll show you. But really want to get more into this exclusion, and it's not the first time that I've excluded animals. Every time I chase a raccoon out of a chimney or chase it out of the crawl space and have it pick up its babies overnight, that's an exclusion. But this would be the first time I'm using one of these doors, and this will make things much easier at many of my raccoon locations where, you know, a trap is hit or miss sometimes with the raccoons. This is going to work in one night. They're out, and then I can shore up the soffit, and it's done. The raccoon's still in its familiar environment, so it's not misplaced, trying to figure out where it is, trying to learn the new dangers and all of that stuff at an unfamiliar environment. So everybody wins with the exclusion. Let's go set it up. I swear my eyesight is getting worse and worse. Here I've been working to get this trapdoor installed, and suddenly I notice, looking through the window of the door itself, that's a baby raccoon right there, dead. It was being dragged out, and it got its neck cut on that steel. That's probably what happened. Shit. I will assume, probably shouldn't, but I'm assuming Mama will have taken her other babies out. This one just wasn't taken successfully. Dang. And should I still, now's the question, right? Do I install the one-way door? If she's in there with more kits, she won't be able to get them out again. But obviously she's trying to take them out anyway. Probably because of me shoring it up a couple days in a row. So maybe she's already got her kits out. And the trapdoor will just kind of serve as a make sure she's out of there. Yeah, I think that's probably the best I can do. So when I went up in the crawl space, I couldn't see the nest with kits or anything, but obviously they're up there, eh? Or they were. Anyhow, that's a bummer. Got this young buck. Does he even see me up here? I got tree stand power. He knows there's something. He just doesn't know to look up. well, we're almost all installed. I just got like maybe one bolt to put, but here's the, yeah, I got to put a bolt up here. But here's the situation with it. The raccoon can try to come out tonight if she's still in there, and that'll be it. She'll be done. She will not come back in. So I'm gonna have to get hold of the homeowner and get somebody to let me into the home tomorrow to go up in the crawl space and make sure there's no more baby raccoons. And that'll be a wrap on this job. And then I'll just uninstall this, and I think I can use this. I mean, most of these corner nooks are very similar, so I think I can use this same setup at this angle, and then set my other door up for the opposite angle or something of that order. So I won't have to keep doing the wire cutting every time. I should just be able to reuse, you know. Even turn the door around on this one if I have to, you know. So, okay. I think that's it for this video.